We have live team coverage starting with Ann Makovic and San Francisco's COVID update given just minutes ago. Ann?
Yeah, the director of public health just called this Delta variant COVID on steroids, and he expressed some real concern when it comes to an uptick right now, especially when it comes to inequity along racial lines. Taking a live look at the city of San Francisco right now. These are the latest numbers as of July 7th, when there were 42 average new cases reported daily. That is up from only 10 daily cases at the start of the month. Still a far cry from January's high of 373 cases daily. The mayor just said the new uptick is focused on unvaccinated minorities.
What we will see, what the data shows us, is that with this new Delta variant, we will see higher infections of those who are not vaccinated, and we can anticipate there'll be at least 250 more deaths. And disproportionately, those people will be African Americans and Latinos.
Every person hospitalized in San Francisco hospitals for COVID-19 right now is unvaccinated, and 75% of San Franciscans are fully vaccinated. Michelle.
And thank you.
KPIX 5's Justin Andrews continues our team coverage live from Redwood City. And Justin, you checked in with businesses now back open for a month as of today.
Lynn, we talked to a breakfast spot here in Redwood City, and the catering manager, she calls the last 30 days a lifesaver, but are they worried about this Delta variant?
No, we're really not worried.
1 month since the state reopened, things are slowly picking up here at Main and Elm in Redwood City.
Yeah, it's amazing. We had several months of really dire times where we had to, lay staff off, and it's nice to be able to welcome our employees back to work.
Tara Benkis is the GM here. She's serving up food. They've had to shut down, reopen, change hours, and now only open during the daytime.
I hope that this passes sooner rather than later, and so we can all get back to a real normal life. It's not quite normal yet.
Restrictions have drastically loosened across the state, but the Delta variant is driving surges across the country, even here in California. New cases in almost every state are up at least 10%. Doctors keep reassuring us that if we've been vaccinated, we should be protected from the Delta variant. Remember, though, the CDC says no vaccine is 100% effective. Meanwhile, this couple is glad to be back.
It's going back to the old times, I think. We've seen changes in this place, but it's nice just to get out and see something familiar, the people, the food. It's a great feeling.
The GM says she keeps welcoming back customers, enjoying their big outdoor space, but some customers still haven't come back.
Missing some of our regular customers. We had a lot of elderly people that would come here regularly, and we still have yet to see some of them.
So Dr. Anthony Fauci recommends that we wear a mask while indoors. He says that will help cut the spread of this new variant. We're live in Redwood City this afternoon. I'm Justin Andrews, KPIX 5.
And then there's this. The U.S. Surgeon General just issued the first health advisory of the Biden administration. He calls health misinformation an urgent threat to public health, saying American lives are at risk.
We are pushing back against misinformation, that we are conveying accurately that the vast majority, 99.5% of people who are going to hospitals are not vaccinated.
The Surgeon General cited a study which says even brief exposure to misinformation made people less likely to want a vaccine. There's also increasing concern about low vaccination rates among adolescents. About 25% of 12 to 15-year-olds are fully vaccinated as students get ready to return to the classrooms in the fall. Right now, new COVID cases are up 50% or more in 32 states, including California.